Today we've got Christo Hall. Christo and his wife are the founders of Australia's leading education organization, Basic Bananas. More than 4,000 entrepreneurs attend their live events every year, and more from around the globe benefit from their online programs. Christo is the author of Bananas About Marketing, and now Perception with his wife, Francisca. And they regularly share their knowledge with many of the world's leading business organizations, including the Anthony Robbins Institute. He's a popular and influential speaker, having spoken on stages all throughout the world, including TEDx. He's known for his down-to-earth approach, his leadership, and innovation. In his 20s, he was a professional surfer and spent 7 years traveling around the world on the surfing circuit. And Christo uses Ontraport to sell out events in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Los Angeles, and now Canada. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's a lovely intro. And thank you very much for being here. And I'll start straight off by saying thank you for the support you guys at Ontraport give us to fill the events and make business happen. I don't think we'd be where we are without you guys.
What do you think is your unique skill set?
Unique skill set? I've got a lot of skills. No, surfing. No, I think... well, rather than say what I think is great about me, I'd say what other people tend to say. Oh, I love it how you guys do this. Or definitely in terms of business, our business is about helping other people grow their brands. So highlighting points of difference within a business that can help them pop out. Yeah. In terms of our own business, so getting the team members to kind of run their own things and look after the business on their own. I think we do things that's quite attractive in our own operation. We do things in a very non-artificial way. It's kind of like there's no, so you know, as you know, in the marketing world, there can be quite a bit of hype and garbage and BS to some extent. So it's edits, but we do things a very authentic way and just call it as we see it and call it as it is, and really care, like have genuine care for people we work with. But I think in our own space, it's just having that authentic message and doing it in our own fun ways too. So you don't have to be dry and stiff to, I think, be successful in business, and a lot of small businesses and entrepreneurs resonate with that. Yeah. You know, you can be yourself and call it as is, and work. We like to work in board shorts most of the time, and thongs. What we call them thongs, not G-strings, flip-flops. Yeah. You know, and could develop a nice lifestyle business. We have our Friday team meetings on the beach. We have board meetings on the sand. Bring your own board and hang out on the beach. And but I think definitely that whole kind of authentic message and just genuine care. We have obviously our thing's marketing, so I could bang on about we're fantastic about marketing, but I think that's building that team and that company culture is really important. Yeah, something we're pretty good at.
Good.
Yeah.
So, so the marketing is interesting. Tell me what in your business is working right now. Your model is basically to fill events and then bring people into like year-long coaching programs, basically. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what is working for you right now to make that happen?
Yeah, lots of things. So we got well, we have an amazing team. I think we have the best team in the world, but we also have good systems in place to allow us to scale. Something that's working like crazy right now. We've got, like our model, we have an intro workshop, we just give a heap of value. Our whole approach is wow the socks off people so that they love us, and then those that want extra support will get it, and then we have a year-long guided kind of marketing program where we walk them through, and it's kind of like done with you program. And but the systems for the workshops and things have allowed us to scale massively. We've just recently launched in Auckland in New Zealand, also Canada, so we've got Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary coming up in 2 weeks actually. Ontraport's a big part of this because our systems pretty much now allow us to go to a new city and just turn it on, which is
amazing.
Freaking mental. Yeah, it's amazing.
Mental.
We've gone, you know, the 3 cities now in Canada already. Calgary's sold out a session. We've had to take another one in the same day, and it's just like kind of like plug in to wherever you, same in Australia.
So real focus on systems.
Exactly.
And perfecting that until it's just plug and play.
Yeah, plug and play, go to a new location, done. Same in Australia, we've launched 3 new cities in the last sort of 6 months.
Yeah, and how long have you been doing this?
About 8 years.
8 years now. So that leads to the next question. What do you wish you would have known then that you know now? And what kind of difference would that have made?
Big things around the whole systemizing thing, I'll say as well. Like systemize as early as you can.
Yeah.
Just anything you do, document it or put it into like Google Sites and just record it and the process and so on.
It's really working for you.
Yeah, it's really working.
Yeah.
There's always the whole, I think people get scared around growth. You know, I think one thing that everyone has is there's growing pains at all level of business, I believe. It's like people think when I make $1 million, I'll be set and comfortable, and then when I make 2 million, I'll be set. And they're kind of like, but then you need a bigger office, and then you need a bigger team. It's like, not putting a dampener on it here, but it
doesn't get easier.
Yeah, it doesn't really get easier. You've got to set your own boundaries. Is kind of what I think too. We've been pretty good at this because we usually travel about 4 months of every year, even since the beginning of Basic Bananas, our main business. But I think just always having those boundaries too, and just knowing, okay, look, I've done enough right now, I'm going away, I'm going surfing or whatever, and that keeps you motivated and keeps the energy rolling and things. But without the systems in place, it'd all kind of flop.
Yeah. You know, you got 8 years under your belt, you gotten a certain level of success. This thing is kind of like you say, plug and play. I think it gives us an opportunity to start to think about, the future, where we'd like to go, and then ultimately what we'd like our legacy to be. What do you envision for yourself in terms of your legacy?
It's huge.
It's huge.
I think, like, to be honest, where we're at in business, I could stop already and be happy, and be comfortable, or live out my life and have enough money or whatever. But the reality is we love making an impact for people and making a difference. And the marketing that we do, we work with just local small businesses, like a real business, like it might be your local chiropractor.
Real businesses.
Well, I don't know what that means, but I was thinking in my head, like, not like, online marketers attend to things like, we do work with a few and things like that, but not like, it's like it'll be like a bricks and mortar, someone on the street, like your local butcher or your local chiropractor and or sailing school or surf school or all different businesses, accountants, things. But we see the difference it can make for them.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing. I don't think this might sound a little cheesy, but it works for me, so don't spoil my dream.
Okay.
I like to say we're in the business of transforming people's lives.
Yeah.
It's because we see like when a business thrives, the flow and effect of people's lifestyles. It's pretty touching. Like sometimes our team are in tears on we share it on a Friday meeting, all the impacts we've made, like each week, the little love notes we get.
Yeah.
Of course, our expertise, our vehicle is marketing, but when marketing brings the new life into a business and a business thrives, it's like it magnifies everything awesome in their life and their options and things. And we see people sometimes simple, like they haven't had a holiday since starting the business or whatever, or sometimes they've started a family because they've now got the means or the funds. It's pretty amazing.
It is.
So that making that kind of impact to as many people as we can basically get it to, and then once we've done the people, we'll go to aliens, we'll go to Mars.
Aliens and Mars, Awesome. Okay, good.
No, but it's just
going big.
Yeah, we know we have it, so it's just to get it, to make as big an impact as we can, and just to help people, basically.
Yeah. So what would you like to learn next?
Good question. Probably, I guess for us, it's just, we have a good team. I always think it's good to, ways to scale the team and keep them as happy as possible. I think when you've got a happy team, everything flows.
Yeah.
Like, I love nothing more than to just know nothing about what they're doing.
Yeah.
And know they're doing the most amazing job ever.
Right.
And I come back and there's people raving to us going, "You guys are so good. Thank you so much, Christo. You're amazing." And I'm like, I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, exactly. I was surfing and what are we talking about here? But yeah, that's cool. Oh, you're welcome. So I think just that, and just empowering them and building them. Even for like the Ontrapalooza annual event, we've got 5 of us over here this time for the
awesome.
event, because they're all off in separate rooms and upskilling, and I think that's a massive part of it. Just empowering others more and more, and just that's always something to learn for myself. It's like helping them flourish and getting myself out of the way, so that I'm not interfering.
Yeah.
Let them thrive, basically.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we've called this this vidcast, whatever this is, modern entrepreneur. What do you think it means to you to be a modern entrepreneur?
I think it kind of means to be whatever you want to be. Rather than being boxed into something, I think the world of being an entrepreneur nowadays, you can do it from your bedroom if you want to be. If you're an introvert and you don't want to talk to the world, you can be a very clever entrepreneur in that space, or you could be someone that wants to be out and be known by thousands of people. You get your face out there. I think it means taking your ideas and your skills, whatever that is, or your passion, and you can turn it into a business, a lifestyle business. To me, it's a lot about lifestyle, honestly, being an entrepreneur. But I think anyone can do that, whether you want to spend your time twiddling away, playing games in your little bedroom in a way, you can have an amazing business and support that lifestyle, or you want to be surfing around the world, or you want to be snowboarding wherever around the world, or whatever you're into. You know, I think that's being a modern entrepreneur is about that. It's like you can be anything and create this kind of life of your dreams if you've got the right, you know, well, basically something to offer.
Awesome.
Kind of answer the question, I guess.
That does it, Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Christo.
Thank you very much.
And you get to be the first one, since this is episode 1, to sign our board.
Oh, yes, I signed the wall.
Sign the wall, man.
Yes, this better be good. Can I do that now?
Do it.
All right. Yes.
3 years ago is when our business had the greatest development and growth we've ever had. That was the result of me going on 100% information fast.
So you don't read?
Not anymore.